we can arrest people constantly, but if they're let right back out on the street to commit crimes, it's not going to do any good.
A Metro robbery spree seemingly continues because a potential suspect is let out of jail on a low bond. Devontae Crawford was arrested for 12 armed robberies at gas stations and convenience stores in late October and November, and authorities believe Andre Hollingsworth was his accomplice. Now Hollingsworth is behind bars on 3 more from over the weekend. In total, they're accused in 17 armed robberies across the metro. OPOA President John Wells is concerned over how Hollingsworth was allowed to get out in the first place.
Being fingered as an accomplice to somebody who's booked for 12 different robberies, and then subsequently finding the person to be illegally possessing a gun and then lowering their bond to be able to get out, I don't know that that's appropriate.
Here's how it happened. Court documents say Crawford told investigators in November Hollingsworth put him up to it, drove him to the stores, and gave him $100 from each lick while keeping the rest for himself. The search of Hollingsworth's home stemming from Crawford's arrest lands him in jail for possession of a stolen firearm. His bond is initially set at $50,000, but Judge Marcina Hendricks reduces it to 10% of $20,000 in December. Hollingsworth bonds out and allegedly holds up the latest 3. Sergeant Wells wonders if Hollingsworth used the stolen money to bond out in the first place.
It's very concerning because, it goes back to the whole pattern of what are we really trying to do to fight violent crime in this town? And not just the police, but the other entities. And again, judges and the courts are part of that.
Hollingsworth was convicted of a felony as a juvenile, but that doesn't count against his adult record, so he is not considered a felon. He does have misdemeanor weapons convictions on his record, though. Both men are both being charged for a November bank robbery in Fort Calhoun as well. Reporting live from 55th and Center, Jake Wazakowski, KMTV Action 3 News.
An Omaha man